Hello guys, welcome to Trading Parrot. If I was to ask you how much crypto do you own in USD value right now, check your watch and see how long it takes you to answer that simple question. If it takes you any longer than a few seconds, then probably that means that you own loads of wallets, exchanges, maybe different sub-accounts at the same time. You might be holding different fiat currencies, so it makes it really tough to be able to, at all times, know how much you have. And what if I ask you how much USDT you currently own? What if it's spread across multiple wallets and multiple exchanges? What if you had to sell it in 1 minute and you don't know where it is? These and many more questions are very simply answered by using portfolio managers. For example, I use coinstats for at least 2 years. I have the premium subscription and I really love it because I can connect all my exchanges, I can connect all my wallets, and at any point in time, I can pick any coin and it will tell me precisely in which exchange, in which wallet can I find that token in case I need to buy more or sell. Some of them are not just portfolio managers, but also they can calculate your taxes. And even websites like CoinMarketCap, they also offer this kind of functionality, but they are all paid and they have a big downside that most people that are in crypto nowadays start to consider something extremely relevant, which is your privacy. All of these websites are centralized and all it takes for them to give up your data is either getting hacked or being forced by the government to give up all your data, all your trading history and every single thing that you're doing. And I'm not meaning that you're doing something wrong, but it's a little bit creepy that someone else that you don't even know where they're based hold all the information of your crypto assets. The good news is that there is a new kid in town. It's called trackstats. I'm not being sponsored by this product. I have never used this product, but in this video, we're going to have a look at everything that it's got to offer and how trackstats can potentially solve some of the privacy concerns while at the same time being a completely free to use service. Guys, if this is the kind of content that you like to watch, make sure that you hit the like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I publish a new video. Watch the full video until the end. I promise it's not going to be a very long one, but it's going to be very informative. And do not go anywhere without leaving a comment down below. That definitely helps the channel to keep growing. Thank you so much for that. So one of the main attributes of trackstats apparently is the privacy. They claim that they are storing all your information in your browser. You still have to sign up with an account, but I think once you sign up and log in, all the information that is pulled from the wallets, it's still stored locally. This is very cool. Instead of using a spreadsheet to track where you have all your assets, you transition into something much more clean like this. In that sense, it's very similar to the experience I'm getting with coinstats. Also what I get when I'm using CoinTracker or Coinly as well, that are both for tax calculations. You can find in the description links with discounts to coinstats and also to Coinly. I'm also going to leave a link in the description to trackstats so you can have a look and see if this is the product for you. But let's go through the features that is currently supporting. And since this is a new product, there's so many more that they're planning to offer apart from just being a portfolio tracker. They're promising to be private. They're promising to stay for free. You can connect unlimited wallets and exchanges. Here are some of the wallets that they're supporting right now, over 200 protocols and 50 chains. I can see some familiar exchanges starting from Binance, OKX, KuCoin, Bybit, Kraken. Pretty much all the big exchanges are currently supported. Just make sure that if you connect an exchange, when you create the API keys, make them read only. Do not share a read-write API key. So how simple is to use trackstats? For example, I'm not even logged in here. I haven't even signed up and I found just a random Ethereum address. I copy this address from here. I paste it in the main page and you can see that it's detecting that it's an Ethereum wallet. And once I click in connect, it takes me very quickly to this page that is showing me all the holdings in that wallet. So imagine this might be your own wallet. So you will have a view where it shows all the holdings, the price in USD, And in 1 second, you will be able to answer how much you have in your wallet. Now, that's very easy. You can do it straight from MetaMask or from any wallet that you may have. But it gets complicated when you have too many wallets and when you have too many exchanges, sub-accounts. It really is. I sometimes forget that I have some wallets. I try to make sure that every time I create a new wallet, I add it to my portfolio tracker, in this case, coinstats. I'm definitely going to give a try to trackstats because on coinstats, I'm paying over $100 per year to do the tracking, and it's also centralized. One of the things that are very exciting about trackstats is that they are planning to offer advanced features. For example, here they are mentioning that they are going to offer rebalance portfolio allocation and manage risks effectively. Also something called follow smart money for investment ideas. It's pretty exciting to see that they're being ambitious, and it's not just going to be a portfolio tracker, but it might be also a portfolio manager. They released an article on Medium, and I've been having a look. They have a nice table comparing with different similar products. So trackstats is this column right here. And of course, it offers everything, and compared to everything else, there's not a single alternative that has everything. For example, coinstats is shown here as the only one that offers centralized exchanges. As far as I know, there's a few more options to coinstats that also offer centralized exchanges. Like I mentioned, you can do that with Coinly and CoinTracker. If I was to do this table, I will add a few extra things that they are not showing you, but I think that they are also relevant to make a decision. First of all, there are some columns missing. There are many more products doing these things, as I mentioned. Of course, they are all paid, so in that sense, it's going to be a tough one to find one product that is for free and that is not centralized. One of the things that I will be really keen for them to implement is a mobile app. As far as I understand, they do not have it, and I think they are working on one. So we will have to wait for that to see when they have a mobile app. For me personally, being able on the go to see my portfolio, how it's performing with all the wallets together, is quite important. Any big fluctuation, immediately I want to know what happened. I ignore if I'm signed in on a web browser, on my mobile app, I'm still being able to track all the wallets, or if I have to set up all over again once I change from one device to another. Let me know in the comments if you've been using trackstats already and if you know the answer to that. Guys, there are 7 days left for my exclusive event to unlock up to 60,000 in rewards. Do not miss this event. All you have to do to claim the rewards is to create a new account on OKX, making sure that you use my referral code, which is Parrot. Expand this combo here to make sure that you write it before filling the email. Once you have your new account, just go to the link in the description that says exclusive event and click join now. Make sure, of course, that you deposit some funds. The more you deposit and the more you trade, the highest the likelihood that you get the largest reward possible. I learned that they are working on a native app, so you're going to be able to get alerts very soon with fluctuations of your portfolio, not just including the overall value of the portfolio, but if any of your assets makes a big move, you're going to be notified. You'll be able to transfer funds from different banks covering over 50 countries in the world. And you will also be able, straight from trackstats, to do some swaps. I'm presuming that from some of these features, they might be able to make the profit because every single business model needs to make a profit, right? So for example, on coinstats, you're paying them a subscription and they have your data. So those two things make them money. In the case of trackstats, as far as I understand, they won't be holding your data and you won't be paying them a single penny. So they have to make a profit, and I'm suspecting that they might be making some profits from the swaps, maybe some fees, or maybe the deposits and withdrawals are going to make them some fees. I have no clue, but it's a pretty interesting business model and definitely looks like an amazing new product. Would you give it a try? What do you think? I'll leave you down below the link to my exclusive event on OKX, which, by the way, you can also connect to trackstats. And I'm also going to leave you a link to trackstats. I just found interesting how more and more people find value in the privacy and not being part of a centralized system. It actually pleases me to see new products like this in the market. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.